Violence is in the news every day, as you know, and violence draws attention to itself. It dominates our impressions of what's going on in the world um, in a way that follows the sort of the cognitive sciences idea of availability. Our thinking is dominated by the information that's most available. Nonviolence doesn't always draw attention to itself, except when there's a big social movement going. But there's an enormous amount of nonviolent problem solving going on all the time. Um, there are hostage negotiators who save the lives of hostages. There are mediators who help to get union contracts crafted or who resolve family or business disputes. There are diplomats writing treaties that end wars or prevent wars. There are judges who send young offenders to second chance schools instead of juvenile prison. I'm the president of the advisory board of such a school, and I have a lot of experience seeing how those young offenders can be turned around. There are parents who intervene to stop kids fighting every day. Or there are wise parents who find a quiet time for an important family discussion. There might be today, there are certainly quite a few hurt friends who get an apology, which allows their friendship to be patched up and continue. These are all examples of nonviolence at work in our everyday lives. They're kind of invisible, not because anyone is trying to hide them, but because of our habits of what we pay attention to and our susceptibility to having our attention drawn by the loudest voices and by the most violent events. So these examples of nonviolence are invisible, and for some reason we don't count them as nonviolence. Maybe we should. Maybe we should reframe our idea of nonviolence to include this kind of everyday problem solving. These are examples of nonviolence that are hidden in plain sight, and I think they deserve study because I think they hold clues for other kinds of problem solving that are difficult, but that often have the same necessary conditions in order to be successful. If you find this interesting, please like the video, and I hope you'll subscribe to the Learning Nonviolence channel. I'll see you next time.